Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. We're going to wait till people show up. Couple people show up.
I feel like we look hazy even though I wiped
Yeah,
off
I know. We do look a little hazy this morning.
I don't know what's happening.
We're not hazy.
No.
We just look a little hazy.
I've had some coffee.
A hazy shade of winter. Look around. Leaves are brown.
We're just gonna start every live video with
a
little
song. Usually from the 80s, which ages us. Yeah.
All right, so let's just get right into the big news of the day, which is that Joe Biden's time may be coming to a close.
And I may be buying our producer Rob a burger at a local strip club. Because I made a bet with him because I thought Biden would for sure be the candidate, but now apparently Joe Biden is a racist. Who knew?
According to his competitors,
According
right?
to
According to his Democrat colleagues.
This is total peak 2019, man. I mean,
It really
I thought
is.
for sure they would get him for being like, you know what? A hair sniffer, you know,
Right.
or something like. I figured that's what he would.
Well,
go
they
down.
tried,
They
right?
tried to get him to go
That
down
didn't
for
work.
that. They've tried everything. I thought maybe they'd get him for plagiarizing in law school, which actually happened, or like for being a.
And then he plagiarized his climate plan.
He plagiarized that. He plagiarized his slogan.
Right.
He took that from Michael Avenatti,
Who took it from...
who took it from Scott Baio.
Right.
I mean, it's like I figured maybe they get him for a lot of other things.
But
Besides
no.
that, but no, now they're going to get him for being a racist, which I got to tell you, I don't think he is.
No, so let's back up. Let's tell people what, if they haven't heard what has been said. So Joe Biden was at a fundraiser just the other day, and he was talking about how hyper partisan our whole system of government is right now, and that's why Congress can't get anything done, which I don't think is a terribly wrong
No,
statement.
I mean, it's pretty factual.
Yeah, and he was comparing it to when he first became senator, like 7,000 decades ago.
Yeah, a jillion years ago.
And he was like 4. And he was talking about, and I don't know why, and it's because it's Joe Biden and he's very inartful when it comes to talking about anything because he's just an idiot. So
Stand up, Chuck.
right. He
Yeah.
decided to use as examples 2 Democrat senators, now deceased, who are both known segregationists and horrible racist men.
And also Democrats.
Right. Nobody's talking about that part.
We like to
but-
point that out.
Yeah. So he mentioned them specifically. About one of them, he said, James Eastland, he said, he never called me boy. He always called me son. I don't know why he said that. It was a dumbass thing to say. But he said it, whatever.
Yeah.
So then he talked about how Herman Talmadge was one of the meanest guys he ever knew. And then he said, well, guess what? At least we had civility. And we were able to work with each other. Even though we disagreed on basically everything, we were able to work together.
Yeah.
So he in no way promoted a segregationist
At all.
message.
He basically said the guy was an SOB, but I worked with him anyway.
Right, because
Yeah,
that's his job.
And oh, by the way, he was a Democrat. I feel like I had to work with him because the guy was a Democrat like me. I feel like I had to work with him because what else was he supposed to do?
Yeah.
What was he supposed to do? Go, hey, we need to kick this guy out? I'm a young guy. He's an old guy. He's a segregationist POS. I got to work with them. Listen, I hate defending Biden.
That's the uncomfortable spot that we're in this morning.
It pains me to do that. I don't like the guy, but I don't think he's a racist.
No.
I really don't think he's a racist. Even if he said some weird stuff in the past, he said some weird
He
crap
says weird stuff every time he opens his mouth.
every single time.
And that's the thing. He's a terrible communicator. He's just not good at it and should never do it.
No.
But nothing he said meant that he himself espouses segregation
Yeah.
or any kind of racist views. So what's happening? Cory Booker, Bill de Blasio, Kamala Harris, Beto O'Rourke, all of these people.
Elizabeth Warren is my favorite. She's like, I don't want to like criticize any of my other people up here, but I'm gonna do it.
They're all
And she's doing it.
insisting now that Joe Biden should apologize for being racist and from promoting the ideas of segregationists, which he absolutely did not do.
Yeah.
Now, to his credit, he is saying that he won't apologize, and
Good.
he shouldn't.
He shouldn't.
And I hope that he's actually seeing how insidious the left is, the way that they attack people and twist their words, right? And make it sound like they're saying things that they're not saying.
And how they call everybody racist and they turn everything into race.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is about race now with these people. They are completely insane and rabid at this point.
It's out of control.
It's completely out of control.
And he's getting a big old taste of it.
Yeah. How does it feel, Joe? How does it feel?
And so he said about, specifically, somebody asked him, you know, Cory Booker is calling for you to apologize. What do you have to say for yourself? And Joe Biden was like, Cory Booker should know better. And I was like, that's exactly right. Mm-hmm. So then Cory Booker goes on CNN and was like, I always speak truth to power, and Joe Biden needs to apologize.
I was just telling everybody I'm going to owe you a burger at the Red Garter. I'm serious. I'm going to owe him one. Yeah, because of all this nonsense. We'll get to that today, Rob. Yeah.
So in any case, he won't apologize, and he's saying Cory Booker should know better. Joe Biden has a good civil rights record. He's not a racist, and Cory Booker should know that. Now, but all of them, they have to attack him, right? This is what they have to do in order to stand a chance in this primary.
Yeah,
they're getting ugly.
They're going for the jugular on this one. And you know, like, what was it, like a week ago? It wasn't even a week ago. I was like, this is going to be the guy. I'm pretty convinced as of this morning, he's done. He's toast.
You think he's completely toast?
Oh, he's toast. Yeah, he's toast now. He's out and they're getting him. Of all things, I would have never dreamed last week it would be because of racism. Holy crap, you guys. I mean, this party is unhinged. Yeah. They are unhinged. If you are a Democrat and you are watching this broadcast, you better rethink what you're doing. And look in the mirror. I mean, these people have no self-reflection whatsoever. They have no sense of it. I mean, I would be, if I were a Democrat right now, just holding on to any sort of old Democratic principles that they used to have 10, 20 years ago, I'd be like, I'm out. I am out. I mean, this is the party of abortion. They are the party of infanticide. They are the party of reparations. They are the party of, they have lost their mind.
And I want there to be at least a tiny part of Joe Biden right now who is letting that sink in, who is actually seeing that he is now on the victim side of what the left does to people.
Yeah.
And he's seeing it firsthand. And it is going to get even uglier than this. Like, this is just the beginning, I think, of the ugliness. And they have to attack him. That's the only choice they have. And the debates are going to be, I mean, all the knives are going to be focused on him.
Yeah, it's like Joseph said, get the popcorn, sit back and watch the show. Yeah, it's true. I mean, these debates are going to be just even more unhinged. It's going to be out of control. And I guess that's what we do, right, is we watch the crazy. Yeah. We just watch the crazy. And you look at Trump's rally and all the people that showed up, and it's like, and then I watched some of the reaction of the different networks like MSNBC and CNN, which I hate doing, but just the stuff that they said about the people there. You know, where they were making fun of what people were wearing, and they were just talking about the people. Like, just the way that they look down on the people that attend those rallies, they're such elitist jerks.
Wow.
The way that they speak about people, that, you know, people like us, people like y'all. I mean, it's unbelievable. They've learned nothing.
Yeah.
They've learned nothing from 2016, and so it's going to be very interesting to see these debates and to see what happens in 2020, because, like I said, there's zero sense of self-reflection and just being able to look inward and go, wow, you know, what could we do better going into this next election? They've learned nothing, absolutely nothing.
It's interesting too, because now that this is happening to Biden, and who knows, because Elizabeth Warren inexplicably is on the rise.
I don't understand it.
What?
I guess but that's another thing about the party. It's like they embrace somebody who is pretending to be somebody else, who completely lied. And that's okay.
And that's the thing, is that even as we sit here and defend Joe Biden on this particular issue, I have zero pity for that guy.
No.
Because he is so moldable and so just, I'm going to change my tune with whatever the political wind tells me to.
And then cure cancer.
Right. So you don't get any sympathy, Joe, because you brought this on yourself, and I hope it's eating at him to some degree to know that he is not immune to these kinds of attacks from the left. This is how awful the left is.
Yeah.
Just, ugh.
Yeah. It's getting real, y'all. It's getting real. So this is some craziness.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything good we have to talk about? Nothing
well,
good? Is there anything good?
This will be the last video of the week, at least that I'm in.
Yeah, she's going to Vegas. She's going to Vegas tomorrow. I'm sorry, tonight.
Tonight.
So she can see Robbie Williams in concert this weekend. So I will not be doing a video tomorrow.
Because it's my birthday, Eve. Eve.
Yes, she's been celebrating her birthday for like a month. You guys, her 50th birthday is coming up on the 25th. And so next week, it's like her birthday is next Tuesday.
I'm like an official senior citizen.
Oh my God. Yeah. So she's getting ready to just throw down. So next week we'll be celebrating a lot. But when
Which
she
reminds
comes,
me, you guys,
but
on
when she
Facebook,
comes,
I got one of those notifications. I died laughing at this because it said, reminder, you have an event coming up this weekend at Robbie Williams. And I was like, as if I was going to let that slip my mind.
oh my God. Thanks, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, thanks for that helpful hint.
But yeah, there will be, listen, there's going to be podcasts this week, Donna. Like the show will still be up. Everything's still going to be up. It's just that we won't be doing a Facebook Live tomorrow. And then we'll be back regularly scheduled on Monday. Same thing.
Yeah.
Just one little Facebook Live will be missing this week. That's it. And then we'll be back on Monday, and I'm sure she'll be talking all about like how drunk she was on Saturday night.
I'm taking my kid, so
he's not going to go to Robbie with you.
No, he's not going to go to the Robbie show.
Yeah, but her kid's going with her to Vegas.
Normally I'd be drunk the entire trip.
Yeah, just
this time I won't be.
Just only half the trip. He's old enough to know, my God, my mom is going to be lit on Saturday night. He totally gets it. Anyways, we will talk to you guys on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend.
Bye.
Bye.